The first breath so I don't turn into a madman. Yesterday, I sat and talked with some older guys, born in the 60s, at work, and realized we're living in a society that's changing at an extremely fast pace. Back in the day, change came slowly. The components that make up life shifted incrementally, bit by bit. And in truth, change ought to be gradual so it fits human psychophysiology and doesn't harm us. That could be a new food trend, a technology, or some cultural factor. Before, you might see a noticeable change every 3 to 5 years. Now look back a couple of years and it's like an entirely different meta. We get used to living in a wildly unpredictable, rapidly shifting society, and the things and perceptions we thought worked yesterday can stop working fast. Change, reform, real innovation is an art that requires precise direction and highly strategic thinking. Simple example, you have a faux recipe and want to tweak it to gain a long-term advantage in the market. That's incredibly complex. A bit more on innovation and positive change. We often confuse reform innovation with merely adding something new. True innovation creates new, surplus value. Newer additions might not. Say your faux recipe is fine, but one day you think adding lamb or goat bones will boost flavor and texture. You throw them in and the broth gets a harsh smell that ruins the old profile. And even if you personally like the new version, it might not match broader tastes. And if it does match tastes, people still might not pay unless the value-price ratio is right. That ratio is interesting. We can discuss another time. So a constructive, value-creating innovation that benefits a system is not trivial and cannot be done carelessly or without direction. Returning to the high velocity of change, for most of us it's not great. We process more and more junk information every day. We're demanded to be increasingly agile to fit the market. Bring home a dog, a TV, plant a garden, start a new habit, learn a light skill, enter a relationship, try a new lifestyle. Even those can turn your life upside down. Learning a real new profession is on another level. If the machine isn't robust, but the demands are to run fast, at high capacity, and make sharp turns, the machine will break. Some signs the machine, i.e. people, is breaking. You can be on full throttle for a while, then burn out for a long period. The machine overheats and auto stops. Constant stress, fear, and fatigue while running. Lack of confidence. How can you be confident when your mind records the history that the vehicle can only do so much? To cope with rapid, dizzying change, you need to create space, activities, and stimuli that let you be still and recover. The main aim is to cool down, avoid burning out, and not become a madman. Before trying to be a hero, try not to let life make you crazy. The line between hero and madman is thin. Now, practical ways to train. Basic elements, not exhaustive. Take as reference. Silence. The breath so you don't become a madman. I'm riffing on that breathing silence move from Demon Slayer. Avoid things that break your stillness. Loud pounding music, mindless entertainment, drama, toxic friends, beer and booze, stimulants, unnecessary lusts and cravings. Take care of all responsibilities that must be done. Tidy up, cook, keep social obligations in order. Find an activity or cluster of activities that put you in flow. A sign you're on the right track. You enjoy doing it alone for an hour or two without getting bored. Optimize toward activities and skills that build your stats. Ideally skills that work in the real world, and best if they also earn money. Sounds like Ikigai. Personally, I haven't optimized well yet. I stick to exercise, reading, writing nonsense, and trying to channel joy into tech work. Very hard, sob. Few bonus notes. The higher the pressure and competition at work, the more you need quiet to balance. That's why old men brood and smoke. Playing sports, especially grappling, sprinting, is far better than smoking and without the side effects. Personal experience. Stillness is for busy people. If your life is already lonely and too quiet, you might need some pressure and variation to balance. Once you get used to long stretches of stillness, you become addicted to it and fear noisy, crowded places. It feels like losing sensitivity. Wishing you all stillness amid life's storms. I'll nap now and then train this afternoon to purify the soul so I have endurance for the next chapter. Take care of body and mind so you don't turn into a madman and hurt yourself or others.